The subworkflow is a workflow in a task. So let's add a subworkflow. Really easy. What we do is we come and add the subworkflow. And then what we need to do is we need to decide which workflow we're going to run as a subworkflow. And then which version. So if we have one that has multiple versions, like I think this one has multiple versions. Yeah, so we have version 1 or version 3. And then in this case, we want it to run on version 3. So what are some of the reasons for running a sub workflow? One is if you have a whole bunch of tasks, maybe it's just easier to just shrink them all down. Maybe somebody else has built a workflow, and rather than reproducing the whole workflow, you can run their workflow in the middle of your workflow. Other reasons you might want to use a sub workflow is due to constraints inside Conductor. You're not allowed to put a do-while loop inside a do-while loop, but you are allowed to put a sub workflow with a do-while loop inside it, inside of a do-while loop. So you can get around some of the, just skirt around the issue. Inside a dynamic fork, you can only place one task in each fork of the dynamic fork, but you can't place a sub workflow with a lot of tasks in it as that one task. So again, there's a couple of reasons why maybe you can skirt around some of the rules of Conductor by using a sub workflow. It also can just help make really large workflows a little bit more readable, right? Instead of like this thing that just goes off the screen, maybe you can take half of it and run it off as a sub workflow. If you also already have a workflow that's running and one of your coworkers is editing it and improving on it, you can just use that sub workflow, and any changes that they make to their workflow will automatically be configured into your workflow. So it kind of just continues that good software development pattern. So sub workflows are extremely useful inside Conductor, and hopefully this helped you figure out how to add it. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below, and we'll have a list of other types of tasks you can add to your workflow as well. Thanks for watching.